Yeah, now let's solve valid anagram in Java. If you remember, I had discussed two ways. One was using a dictionary to keep track of all the values, and other was using a hash map. My bad. And other was using an array. So first, let's go through the dictionary approach. So what we'll do, we'll have a hash map of characters and an integer. What is happening? This will be small. Yeah, dictionary is a new. Yeah, and now for every HARACTR, for every character C in S dot. So one thing you have to note is that in Java you can directly iterate through S and get the values as what you call characters itself. It is a very strictly typed language, so you have to convert it to a character array before iterating through it. So what you will do, d dot if I think yeah we can do if d dot contains key, or else what we can do is d dot put in the position C you want to do d dot get or if C this one. I think the syntax is correct. Let's verify. There's something called get or default. Hmm, How this let's see how to do get or default in Java when I'm not that well versed. Java is a very difficult language for doing what you call. Uh, okay, it's like this. Yeah, I was thinking C comma zero. You have to just do like this. Yeah, it's a very irritating language to be honest to do DSA. Yeah, but Java is I feel the best language to do backend. Like no other language comes close. I think Golang is the only other language I would prefer to do backend in. Yeah. So now what you'll do, and now we'll do the same thing. The character in p dot to array. So rather than doing this, so what we'll do, if by any chance d dot, if by any chance it contains the value of c, then we'll return false, and then you will have a wrong solution because you want to do if it does not contain the key, or what you can have another check on this. If you remember, I went in my Python approach. What I did was I was iterating through the hash map one last time and then checking for values, but that can also be done, or else you can have another separate check over here. If d dot get the value of c, if it is equal to 0, that also means that you can't subtract any more values. You can immediately return false. Or else what you do, d dot put, so you see you want to do get the value of c and minus it by 1. Yeah, let's see how well this works now. Mm, oh yeah, I forgot to have a semicolon over here. I will see it works. So let's just submit it. How is it returning true? Okay, okay. So you can have an extend, you can have a direct check over here to make sure that if this to make sure that this never happens. If by any chance the is not equal to t dot, you can actually iterate through your array also and make sure that all the values are zero. Like the get you can go through all the keys, or else you can directly have this check. Then like little false. Let's use this test case. Yeah, to do this. Yeah, now let's submit it. Okay, there is one more wrong answer. Nah, there's no wrong answer. I got shocked. Yeah, this is one way to do this, and let's do the second way. Yeah, let's have this check. This check, even for the second approach, this check is redundant, but still, let's have it. It's not redundant, but still, yeah. So what we'll do? We will have an integer array. Uh, how to do that? In an integer array, a is a new int of size 26. Am I syntactically correct? Yes, I am. My God. Sometimes I get confused on how to declare arrays in Java. Yeah, Java is again very good for the backend, but I don't prefer that much for DSA. So this is like kind of learning experience for me also. So for every character C in your AS, what you want to do is you want to get the array at the position C minus the odd plus plus, and you want to do the same for T also, but you'll do T minus minus, not II, minus minus. So now next what you'll do, if you remember, then you want to do the same thing, but for every, I don't think you can do like this now. So for every, since this is a primitive type, I don't think you can use a for while loop. No, not for, what is that? There's some name for that. So for every int I equals 0, I less than a dot a plus plus, if by any chance a at the position I is not equal to 0, then you want to return false, and you just have to have an if over here. Yeah. Again, you can't directly do yes and t. You have to do s dot to char array and t dot to char array. My bad. My god. Array. Oh my god, why am I doing a plus plus over here? It is I plus plus. Yeah, as you see it works. Let's just submit it. And yeah, this all works. And yeah, that's how to do the valid anagram question in Java. Yeah, that's all for it. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.